draws two. Knicks almost turn it over again. Duhon from way out, 27 feet, and it's all net.
That was the first turnover for the Knicks, but you see the shooting numbers. That's the difference right now. Indiana getting good looks with Hibbert. Duhon will try it again. Knocks down the three. Right around the trading deadline to get rid of some salary cap. They've had some financial issues, as some teams have had. Duhon knocks down the three.
Until Jason Terry gets in and does his thing.
Yeah, you would assume, Jason Terry's not going to play a lot of point guard.
Duhon has had a dreadful night, but that one's good.
Chris Duhon, again from about 28 feet, is perfect.
Lewis, and he hits Lee right on time for the easy dunk.
Duhon, an open look. Buries a three.
Duhon gets a Gallinari screen. Lets it go and hits it.
I think that's Tony Parker's wife. Top of the arc, Duhon. And he answers.
Knicks, of course, want to push the tempo. Duhon fires another three. Back-to-back threes from Chris Duhon.
And also, you got to protect the three-point line. This team will jack them up. About 28 attempts, and here comes one off the hand of Duhon.
Now, why did Boozer leave Duhon? He's the one with the basketball.
64-39. Duhon a three. And New York continues to
double, and that's why Garnett was one-on-one, which is what he wanted.
Duhon. That's a three from Duhon, but Quentin Richardson to Harrington. Shot clock at 8. Duhon puts it up, puts it in. Chris Duhon, a big bucket.
So a good idea by the Knicks for Rondo sabotaging their strategy.
Duhon comes right back. Shot clock turned off. Duhon hits a three with 3.7 remaining.
Stolen by Duhon. Duhon pulls up and launches one and knocks down a three.
O'Neal on Harrington. Open is Duhon, but Wade is quickly there. And here's Duhon. What slump?
Who scored the last 7 points for the Knicks. Nate Robinson with the steal. Couldn't finish it, but Duhon picks up the loose ball. Duhon sets up for three. Puts it in.
The Memphis lead is 7. A minute 35 remaining. First quarter. Duhon hits the three. His second.
Duhon takes the three and makes the three.
77-60. Baseline Duhon. And he hits. 3-point field goal for Chris Duhon.
Gallinari the rebound. And brings it back out. Duhon left wide open. Puts it in. Second chance opportunity.
Robinson, 5 to go. Baseline. Duhon. Got it. Great execution.
Duhon. That's a three. Knicks now 5 of 6 from downtown.
Duhon pulls up for three and gets it to go in.
Yeah, he needed that.
I changed my mind.
And I think the fans enjoyed every minute of that ride, an e-ticket.
Duhon. It goes. Chris Duhon.
Duhon from way out. Chris Duhon. 5 seconds. Duhon from downtown.
Duhon answers with a three.
10-point Sixer lead. Duhon from three. Duhon again from three. He nails it.
Petrus, good ball denial on Richardson.
Knicks very little movement.
Duhon, that's a three. Knicks 3 for 3. Duhon will try a three-pointer and puts it in. Real weight issues. Was very heavy, lost a lot of weight as Duhon knocks down the three. Duhon, back-to-back threes. The follow on him. Duhon, good look for three. That's good. Knicks pouring it on. David Lee kicks it back out. Robinson up top to Duhon.
Knicks reluctant to shoot now, passing up shots. Nate passed up one, so did Duhon.
Chandler, Duhon this time puts it up, puts it in, a three-pointer from the corner. But it's going to be a victory for the Orlando Magic as Duhon hits a three. Wait a minute.
Then the post and toast. And the Knicks, no one helping out, and they've been misfiring. Duhon finally gets one to go.
You leave him on the island with Kobe, you're asking for trouble.
Duhon. You can almost tell he doesn't have his legs, though. Maybe that knee's bothering him a little bit. Doesn't have the same lift that you usually see from him.
Knicks have now hit 4 in a row.
Well, we'll hear from him at halftime. It'll be on Joe Martin's Give Me a Minute. Duhon knocks down a three. Chris Duhon hasn't shot much. Starter of the NBA as Duhon knocks down a shot. Knicks finally get one to go.
David Robinson as well. Duhon got it.
This is a guy who at one point in time in his days with the Wizards was a starting 2-guard.
In the front court. Duhon deep three. And good.
Chandler back up. Nate Robinson gave up a three. Duhon with a wide open look. Knocks it down. Good ball movement from the Knicks. Duhon steps up and nails a three. Chris Duhon.
Backcourt, man. He likes to post you up as the mid-range game, 10 to 15 feet away.
And then on the other end,
They say he's feeling much better now. Duhon, a three. That's good.
now the Atlanta Hawks.
And playing the second worst record. Duhon. That's a three. Chris Duhon with a big shot.
He'll take the three. Got it. Duhon, 6 points.
I thought there was just some discomfort there, but it looks like it was actually under the brace, that there's a calf strain, and he will not return. Eric and Tony, back over to you.
That was the reason why Carroll was so open. He got anxious, and he did walk. That was a good call.
Duhon hits a three. Chris Duhon from downtown. 51.
Duhon is wide open for three.
He's got Duhon, the trailer. Finds Duhon. Maybe the wrong guy. Maybe not.
Thomas over to Duhon. Right back to Tim Thomas.
Again, the hesitation.
Duhon will try it and nails it. Chris Duhon from downtown.
So he never thought that would be their problem. Defense he knew, but not offense.
Duhon knocks down the three. Duhon steps back, sets himself for three, and knocks it down.
David Lee fires off the back rim. Rebounded by Quentin Richardson. Richardson to Duhon. Wide open, rise and fire. Count it.
During the first quarter, Duhon baseline sets himself up nicely and knocks it down. A three-pointer for Duhon.
That's what it takes to improve to be one of the best in the league, and Chandler wants to be, so he's on the threshold.
Duhon, three-pointer in transition, and that goes.
Duhon got it for three.
Robinson getting a little fancy, throws it out to Duhon. Duhon for three. Puts it in. Chris Duhon, a couple of threes, and the Knicks with their largest lead of the game.
A mismatch here. Lee in the post.
Duhon wide open, nails the three.
Well, they got caught there.
Have dropped 7 of the last 10 games. They have lost 6 straight on the road. Duhon right back for a three.
You see, here the officials. Now, Duhon's not even going to come back up the floor. He is angry. He thought he got fouled by Mason. Picks this loose ball up and knocks it down for.
Three-point shot by Chris Duhon, and the Knicks have come back.
Important to switch that time, and Paul Pierce knew it. No hesitation. Foul line jump shot over Nate Robinson.
There's a three from way downtown Duhon. That brings it back to 6.
As Jared Jeffries gets the offensive rebound, and Duhon buries it from beyond the arc.
It's down by 5 now, with 2.5 gone by. Here in the third. Duhon sets himself up. That's good. Another three for Duhon, his third of the game. Lee gets it, kicks it back out to Duhon. Duhon, open look, puts it in. Chris Duhon from downtown. It's 55. And it's had a good third quarter. Duhon Duhon looks up. West is on him. Three-pointer. Puts it in. Tough shot. Duhon. That's a three. Chris Duhon.
He has not played since that injury that he acquired in New York.
Chris Duhon burying a three-pointer.
Chris Anderson. Duhon for three. That's good. Chris Duhon with
Duhon to answer. Wow, it reminds me of Ryan Gomes in the Minnesota game.
Unorthodox release on so many of his shots, but he's so effective as Duhon hits a three-pointer. His first field goal. Roberson had a three, passed it up. Shot clock at 4. Duhon way downtown. Chris Duhon nails the three-pointer. Duhon resets. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. David Lee spinning, caught, kicks it out. Duhon a long three, knocks it down. Chris Duhon, his second.
Three-pointer again. Well, it's just a shoot.
At the sideline. Duhon, wide open three. It's good. And the Knicks back up by 9.
Duhon for three. Count that one.
Stepping in front of Mike D'Antoni and saying, hey, that was not a foul. Got a laugh out of Mike. There's Duhon again from downtown.
Nice move inside. Golden State up by 3.
He's got Action Jackson there to help him.
Duhon, count it, and a foul. Three-pointer, and a chance now for a 4-point play. Duhon steps back, hits a three.
Now Duhon steps into a jump shot and hits.
2 more. 21, so could be a career high. It is a career game, and now Duhon
Lost the handle, taking a wild shot. They get a new clock. Duhon with a deep three. Chris Duhon.
Remember Coutinho Mobley, who was acquired in the trade. Duhon three. Good.
He was very close on a number of years.
Duhon connects on a three. That is New York's 5th of the game.
One game in particular that their last game that kind of turned some heads a little bit. Oklahoma City beating them 102-93.
No one's taking any pride right now defensively. That's where you need to lean on, whoever's going to step up, be a leader, say, hey, we got to get it done down here.
Duhon hits a three. That's a big shot. Back out. Duhon sets for three. That's good. Chris Duhon and Lee quick catch.
So that was a good defensive effort, forcing the shot by the Sixers.
Duhon, that's a three. Hasn't looked to shoot. Duhon will try a three. Puts it in. Lead back up to 7. Duhon from way outside hits the three. Chris Duhon. Larry Hughes has deflected a number of Hornets passes tonight. Duhon for three. Way downtown. Chris Duhon nails it.
Slow Robinson down so that Mason can catch up.
That's the assist defensively there by Westbrook.
I don't think it's a good idea to
Gus, as much as the Pistons bench has been struggling, which we talked about, they've been the difference in the ball game thus far.
Meanwhile, Chris Duhon answers.
Most times, though, he's also a project of George Karl at times as well.
They have butted heads. Duhon answers back with a three.
Steps back, dumps it down. Duhon fires and hits.
Nate Robinson into the paint, then throws it back out. Here's Duhon wide open, has his 4th three-point field goal.
Richardson back for Duhon. 8 on the shot clock. Richardson wants it. Duhon puts up a three. Bang! Chris Duhon from downtown.
Duhon. Perfect for 3. And for Robinson, that is going way high for an offensive rebound. Duhon again from way beyond the line and rattles it in again.
Richardson's got the range, short. Man, saves it for David Lee. So another offensive rebound on the long end. Chris Duhon.
Harrington back in the game. Duhon for 3. That's good. There's Duhon. Duhon again. The back spasms have been bothering him. Not enough to have him sit. And back-to-back jumpers.
A three-pointer for Duhon.
He might, as we said at the top, as Duhon knocks down a three. Here comes Chandler, kicks it out. Duhon steps up for three. Bang! And the Knicks within one.
Coming around the lane with his hands wide open now, knowing the pass is going to come from a guy like Morris. Duhon for three.
Duhon launches a three, and that one gets to go. Said the players aren't concerned with next year. Duhon from way downtown.
Chris Duhon was actually in good position, but he did not see the basketball, and the ball went right by his leg.
Duhon throws in a three.
You got to go up and put the ball between your body and the basket, not allow that guy to go over the top of you.
Duhon rattles in a three ball. You know, they're at home, they should win. Here's Duhon. And Duhon's got back-to-back baskets.
The second chance opportunity goes for New Orleans.
Duhon's going to throw up a long three, and he finds the bottom of the net.
This is what they could call a palming violation.
3:45 to go. Duhon's going to throw another three. Oh, he nailed it. Obviously under 2 minutes.
Well, that's why they need to get in position where they get a couple of fouls.
Duhon backed it in. Are you kidding me? Now, oh.
Duhon wide open, hits a three. When it rains, it pours.
Got to make him put it on the floor.
He still looks like he's had all sorts of back problems. He never looks fluid anymore. As Duhon nails a three, that's going to make him feel good.
Well, if anyone knows how to play against Earl Barron, it's the Heat, obviously. He can shoot that J. They close out on him and make him pass it or put it on the floor.
Duhon, trailer, back to Duhon, out to Chandler.
Well, no one wanted to shoot it. How about that?
And the first three dropped.
There's a mismatch with Bibby. Bibby working diligently on the defense. Now the double.
Duhon gets it back, puts up a three, and hits for Chris Duhon.
See, but when he's shooting, no one's rebounding. All the other sixes out by the free throw line extended.
Duhon and Lee work their two-man game. Duhon shot, that's good. And the Knicks, who shot just 38% against.
Finding the 6'9" Williams underneath.
Duhon from three.
Jeffries playing with Duhon. His long three-point shot is good. Chris Duhon had gone. Next, the third of four straight here at Madison Square Garden. Everybody has the green light, and Duhon hits his second. Duhon in the corner for three.
You know, 15-0 lead for the Knicks. This time, here's Duhon hitting the three.
Tyson Chandler with rebound number 6, and Duhon with the steal. He'll back up. Nobody's got him. Three. Paid for that mistake. 17-15.
Lee trying to go one-on-one, feeds cross to Duhon. His jumper, good by Chris.
Hughes on the drive, triple team, kicks it out. Duhon, that's a three. It's good. Duhon from downtown. Stolen by Wilson Chandler.
Get it to the middle, Duhon.
Duhon instead puts up the three, knocks it down again. Chris Duhon.
Frivolity, Maul and Lee to get the foul.
Duhon puts it in. Three-pointer for Duhon.
Ranger with 11 here in the first quarter. McGrady wide open from three. Kept alive on the offensive boards by Barron. Here's Duhon from three. Chris Duhon with his second three-point.
They're not at the pace that Mike averaged 58 wins with Phoenix.
Chris Duhon knocks down a three. Another reason why the Knicks are playing better.
Knicks 7-13 on the road this season as Duhon fires from three. Surrounded the fact that Haslam also alluded to Tony Douglas, who played well on Wednesday.
And he talked about not being one-dimensional as Duhon.
Largest lead, 17 in the first half. Lee around to Duhon, wants another three.
Teams focused on the defense.
Here's Duhon from three. Chris Duhon from downtown.
Duhon holds up top of the three-point arc and tries to set up the Knicks offense. Instead of fire a jumper and knock down a three. Done a good job here so far for George Karl. Now Lee has a little mismatch, going to work on a follow back to Duhon. Now a little turn and fire, and Duhon knocks it down. So with confidence, Chris Duhon's.
Darrell Walker, also a coach now.
Here's Duhon from three, his second three-point field goal tonight.
Ari was saying that
When they go, the fans are going to cheer for him, but he says D'Antoni is still a legend. Duhon nails the three-pointer.
And a three is good by Chris Duhon.
As Duhon puts up the shot, knocks down the three. He'd been struggling.
Yeah, we've seen that when he goes in and dunks.
Duhon sets himself up and knocks down a three. Chris Duhon.
Duhon brings it up for the Knicks. 30 seconds to go. He'll fire a three ball. Bingo!
He really was a barometer. He did play well last year for a stretch. He had 33 against the Clippers in L.A.
Duhon for three. Bingo!
Stan Van Gundy says he is not going to rest his players. 5 on the 24. Here's Duhon from three. It's good. Chris Duhon hitting his second.
David Lee, the offensive rebound. Duhon will try. And Duhon hits a three. When they start the fourth quarter, the starters will all be out.
Yep, should.
Duhon tries another one. Hits another one. Duhon's sixth three-pointer.
He needs to be backing off and falling away from 26 feet. Man only shooting 19% for beyond the arc. Duhon, there's another.
Seems to be moving around all right, playing with confidence in the early going. Haven't seen him shoot.
Here's Duhon from three.
Good ball moving by the Hawks. Another open shot for the Hawks.
Nate Robinson, they swing at Duhon, corner, that's a three. Chris Duhon.
Wilson Chandler playing at his home state tonight. Native of Benton Harbor, Michigan, as Duhon hits the three.
I think others will get a chance to play tonight. Duhon knocks down a three.
Both teams digging in on the defense.
Here's Duhon from three again. He's 2 for 2. It's led by 16 moments ago. Here's Duhon from three, and that silences the crowd.
In the third quarter, it got that big. Minnesota cut it to 4 in the final minute. Turnover, Watson, and Duhon lost it off his foot and gets it back.
To the amusement of the crowd.
Duhon will try a three. That's good. 9-0 to start the game.
He was wide open. He didn't know it.
Lee with the steal on a bad pass from Watson. Gallinari running the floor. Kick it out. Duhon. Open three. It's good. 14-3 start.
The hard drive to the basket sets up JaVale McGee.
Duhon scores. If your pass is errant, that messes up the whole purpose of swinging the basketball.
Yeah. Especially if it's a lob pass that gives the defense a chance.
Chandler on Chandler, and Wilson came up winner. Duhon, three from the left.
3-point basket, Chris Duhon.
It's 11-9.
Knicks with 3 games remaining following this one tonight as Duhon hits his third three-point field goal.
Arnone leads them in three-point shooting. Not a good post-up guy, albeit he's 7 feet tall.
Duhon gets the three to go. Shot clock down to 8. Duhon looking. Duhon might be hesitant to shoot. Now has to that time and nails that one.
Cutting the Knicks lead to 7.
Well, they always say when you're playing good defense, it's when you're not fouling. So I guess the Knicks are playing pretty good defense because they're not fouling.
Duhon from three, his second three-point.
Which equals their biggest lead of this quarter.
And they come back in that 2-3 zone again.
Duhon drills a three.
Knicks lead by 1. Here's Duhon from three. Chris Duhon.
And Howard can do it as well in the field goal percentages. Duhon switches one. They're still without Tyrese Thomas. It's a big loss for them.
Duhon for three. Yep, Thomas.
Not only when he's guarding someone, but away from the ball as well.
Duhon for three.
Now integral part of this team, shooting 31% from three.
Now Duhon hits the three. He has been
15-9. They tried it 2 times prior. Here comes Duhon. Deep three. Oh, great one, Steve. That was from Belmont Abbey.
Man.
See, Rose, that's why you don't want to shoot on the B-line, folks. You want to put an arc on your shot like that.
And Duhon knocks down the three.
in Memphis last year. There's another one.
although he's expected to start practicing soon. Duhon gets a three. Chris Duhon has found the mark recent games. Harrington on the drive, spins, tries it again.
Bulls now a little more energy on the deep.
Duhon from downtown. Another three for the Knicks.
Duhon from straight on hits a three. And the Knicks,
But again, their defense has been good. Duhon steps up for three, knocks it down. Duhon's been shooting well recently. Harrington, a little out of control. Good back pass. Duhon for three. That's good. Duhon's first field goal.
Right now, Harris is matched up with Lee. He's asking for it. Harris trying to deny the pass. Diagonal feed. Duhon lets it fly, a three. Who's an excellent offensive talent. Wilson Chandler averaging 14 points per game. Duhon goes back-to-back from deep.
Played 15 minutes and 3 blocks, 6 rebounds. Duhon for three.
And Jeffries return feed. Chandler. Extra pass. Duhon. He's hot. 3 for 3.
Lopez to go across the middle of the floor. I think losing has been frustrating for him, but I also think the double team has been frustrating, to your point earlier.
6 points. And Duhon is smoking hot.
Gallinari pressured by Wallace. Lee out for Duhon, wide open from three.
It's a good way to answer.
So after Charlotte went more than 5 minutes without scoring, a couple of threes to tie this game. Now Duhon from three, he answers on the other end. The Hawks lead back up to 11. Duhon hits the three.
Nene has excellent hands.
Duhon with an answer.
Outlet up to Jeffries. Duhon sets, puts it up to three, puts it in. And the Knicks have their largest.
thanks to all those members of that staff for such a great job every year. Duhon, the three.
Here's Duhon hitting the three.
This is only 12 points here in this period. Duhon knocks down a three. Now the Knicks hitting threes, but
approaching a career milestone that will keep you appraised of. Here's Duhon with an open look, and he buries a three.
But a big emotional win last night. Knicks fly down, get into the hotel about 3, and you're playing as Duhon knocks down the 3.
That's a good job by Jeffries because you need to give with him. Obviously, Billups is quicker, but he can use his length. His wingspan is keep him outside.
Duhon knocks down a 3.
They do not want to go back to the D League.
No. Would you? Here's Duhon hits the three. Warriors now lead by 9. By the way, happy birthday, Clyde. I was watching the Utah game earlier in this road trip.
He surprised me with a nice.
He's 1 assist shy of a triple-double. Lee with 33 points, 18 rebounds, 9 assists.
Knicks haven't had one of those in a long time as Duhon drains it. Enjoying this victory tonight by the Warriors.
Duhon, one final shot, and it should count.